Hello, today it is third demo. What I'm telling you, here I'm writing something in my notepad just for the testing purpose, whether you are able to see my notepad or not. You write the same thing in chart window. Same thing in chart window. I'm not telling, just I text some line and I was selected. Just you text in chart window. That's it, nothing else. Oh, very good. Enough, enough. Not required all the people. Testing, right, over. Now, in first session, we have discussed uh, introduction to Python. Brief introduction to Python we have completed in the first session. And in that first session, we have given what is Python, who has introduced, what are the prerequisites required to learn Python, and features of Python. In features of Python, we have completed first feature. It is very easy programming language. Second feature is, yeah, after that, we have given second feature. It is case sensitive language. Third feature is we have very less number of data types. And fourth feature is cross-platform programming language. And fifth is it's open source. Sixth, yesterday we have discussed, it is a procedural oriented as well as object oriented programming language. Then after this, we have discussed the seventh feature also. Python is a dynamic typed programming language. Like this, we have given 7 features we completed. Today, we are going to discuss about eighth feature. Eighth feature, that is modular programming language, Python is. And after this, we are going to discuss that Python is interpreter-based programming language. 10th one is it is embedded programming language. We are going to discuss 3 more features of Python today. After that, we are going to enter into programming environment of Python, right? I hope you are clear. So how many, right? How many are missed yesterday class? Last 2 classes, how many people are missed? Can you raise your hands? How many are missed? Yeah. So, right, 1 minute. So whoever missed the previous 2 sessions, you don't require to worry about previous missing topics. But first day notes and second day notes, I'm going to send you in chart for your reference base. So I'm sending you in chart, just you copy and paste. Right, I'm sending to you all, just take it. First and second day notes I'm sending to all. Yeah, in chart window, you just copy and paste in your notes somewhere. You can 2-3 features I'm sending here. Yeah, but don't expect this because I will always encourage to the students to record the notes on paper. Due to it is a beginning of the training, so I'm sharing to you all 7th feature up to 7 features. Whatever we have discussed, I'm sharing to you all. Right. Right. Your notes recording is very, very important activity here. Okay, 1 minute. So there was a small cutting in the notes. So that's the reason. Again, I'm sending you the way from where it was cutting, same notes I'm sending. Right. Right. Yes. Yes. Up to 2 classes notes I have was shared to you. Now let's continue from today class. 8th point, and 9th point, and the 10th point. Right. So I hope, yeah, you people try to record the notes. That 8th feature of the Python is, right. Python is a modular language. Modular language. Python is called modular language. Modular language means Python library. Python library is a collection of packages. Python library is a collection of packages. Package is a collection of modules. Collection of modules. Python is a collection of Python library is a collection of packages. Package is a collection of modules. Module is a collection of functions and classes. Function and classes. This I'll explain with one diagram also. Before that, what I am telling you, generally in my team is already shared yesterday and the day before yesterday, first session and second session videos in your chart window. You can take that video links, all of you guys, last 2 session links. And what I'm telling you, before I'm giving you the explanation about the 8th point, I'm telling you very clearly, that is, this Python is a very easy programming language which can learn and understand by a 5th and 6th class students also. So who are scaring about programming, you don't require to worry, because it is very easy, that I will make very, very easy. You don't worry. Okay, now what is this? What I said? Python is a modular programming language. Python library, why we will call like this? Python library is a collection of packages. Package is a collection of modules. Module is a collection of functions and classes. Now I am going to show you this with one diagram. Simultaneously, dear all, record the notes. It is your fair notes. It should be your fair notes. Okay, right. Again, we will give you the notes to you. Don't worry, but better to record handwritten. Now I am going to show you a diagram here. Now you see Python library. You take it as a Python library. This Python library is a collection of what I said, packages. Now package 1. Now here package 2. Now here package 3. Package 3. Now package is a collection of modules. Package is a collection of modules. Module 1, module 2, module 3. Module 3. Now I said module is a collection of functions. Module is a collection of functions and classes. Collection of functions and classes. Right. So this is the story. This is the way your Python library structure or Python program structure will be like this. Means you will develop a library, but that library will contain what? Packages. And package will contain collection of modules, but module will contain collection of functions and classes. Right. I hope you understood what I said. Are you clear with this point, all of you guys? Right. Are you clear? Regarding WhatsApp group link, you don't require to worry. My team will share in your chat window. They will share you the WhatsApp group link, and who are not joined in that link, you try to join. And even though if you didn't see the link, end of the class, I will give you one phone number. You can text to them. They will share you very clearly. So what I am telling you, total course will be divided into 2 parts. Part 1 is core Python. Part 2 is advanced Python. This core Python will have 20 sessions of free classes. And advanced Python, Monday we are starting at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9. It's a paid course. Only 100 admissions I am going to take. About the fee details, I'll announce end of the class. So what I'm telling you, concentrate the class. Whenever BTech people are attending interviews, in your resume, beside C language, you can mention I know Python also. Or else in the programming languages column, you can remove the C, you can write just Python. So Python is so latest and more demanding language. Definitely your interview or MCA or BTech, whoever attending interviews, in your fresher resume లో జస్ట్ మీరు ఏం పెట్టొద్దు, ఒక్క పైథాన్ పెట్టుకోండి, జస్ట్ కీప్ పైథాన్, ఐ నో పైథాన్. And after you have completed my 2 months course, whatever, I'll give you two materials. One is interview question bank, one is my step by step Python book and my classes. With this, I'll make you masters in Python. You tell to them, i am the I am the last ranked student in my class, my college, but I am the masters in Python. Masters in Python. Are you clear? So they will not trust you, but they will start asking you questions. I'm telling you, for every of their question you can answer wonderfully. With that, you will get the offer. So that's the reason placements. No, this subject helps for freshers like anything, and remaining the people who are from abroad and other countries or any gap people or experienced working people, this Python is using in multiple areas like AWS, DevOps, data science. When you are going for any tool jobs like AWS, DevOps, or data science job, this Python role will be very, very important. First, you have to learn Python, then you can go with AWS or DevOps or data science. Right. Now, even though for MBA or any people also attending fresher interview for a IT job, if you are telling that I know Python, it is added advantage, as well as for their questions, I will make you to answer 200%. But your attention and concentration and seriousness is very important. My request to you all the people, give your 2 months valuable time for my classes. It will be a miracle for you. I'm sure that your confidence level goes way somewhere else. I'll give you that much confidence with the subject. Right. Now come back to our discussion. Any my voice disturbing you? Is my voice is clear? Right. Come on, guys. Is any disturbance in my voice? Is the voice is clear? Right. If the voice is not clear for any one or two people, that is not the problem from the faculty. It is problem from your side. Internet problem is there. Try to rectify it. Right. Because now come back to our discussion. Now we are going to the ninth feature of the Python. That is what exactly you know. Yeah. Python is an interpreter programming language. Interpreter based programming language. Interpreter based programming language. Interpreter based programming language. Python is an interpreter based programming language. Programming language means what exactly? Python is an interpreter based programming language. Okay. Now, is an interpreter based programming language means what exactly? Yeah. Programming languages are two types. Programming languages are two types. A. Compiler based programming language. Compiler based programming language. Okay, compiler based programming language. And second one is interpreter based programming language. Interpreter based programming language. Programming languages are two types. Number one is called compiler based programming language. Number two is interpreter based programming language. So what is the difference, sir? What is compiler based programming language? And what do you mean by interpreter based programming language? Now I am going to explain to you here very clearly. Now, yeah, here you see, yes, compiler based programming language. Compiler based programming language. In this category, program will get first compiled by the compiler. First will get compiled by the compiler. Second will get execute by execution engine. It will get by execute by execution engine. And step 1 compilation. Step 2 step 1 compilation of the entire program. Then step 2 execution of the entire program. It will happen. A programming language, example for compiler based programming language. Compiler based programming language is which language? C language. Yeah, your C#, your Java, C++, all these are called compiler based programming languages. Sir, what will happen because of these languages? What will happen because of that languages will be discussed in future. This is not the right time to explain about it because we are in the first, second scene of the cinema. If I will talk in the first, second scene about the climax matter or after interval matter, it will be unnecessary discussion for you. But keep in mind, it's information to you that there are two categories of programming languages. One is called compiler-based programming languages. Whatever programming languages you have seen in your academic, that is called C, C++, Java, C#.NET are called compiler-based. And right now, whatever you are going to discuss, that Python is not a compiler-based programming language because without writing single line code, if I will explain what is that, what is this, just information, that's it. What do you mean by interpreter-based programming language? In this category, so when I'm writing the notes in Notepad, there is a chance of spelling mistakes. When I'm talking about a concept in English, there is a chance of pronunciation problem. Okay, here only important thing to be understand is I didn't go to properly in my school. I am very poor in English. That is the reason my spelling will have a mistakes as well as I have a poor pronunciation. Try to understand. Right. In this category, interpreter-based programming language, in this category, program will get line by line, compile and execute. Line by line, compile and execute. In this category, program will get line by line, compile and execute. For example, I'll show you. For example, what exactly this is, sir? You can ask me, right? You observe this. So these are all the things we can't see now, right? I can show you when we go for programming, right? Now you guys, you observe this. You have a Python code. You have a Python code because Python is interpreter-based programming language. I said now, Python program. This program contain, assume that 4 lines. Line 1, line 2, line 3, even though you can observe my handwriting is also not good. I'm a big school dropper. I was not going to the school properly in childhood. I was the below average student in my academics. Right, you can see line 1, compile and execute immediate. Compile and execute. Okay, by your execution engine, that is called Python execution engine. By your Python execution engine. Are you clear? Right. Next again, compile and execute. Same story. Compile and execute. Again, compile third line and execute. Again, compile compile and execute. So in this model, what is happening? When you write 10 lines code, first line compile and execute, second line compile and execute by your Python execution engine. That Python execution engine is called interpreter, which is called as interpreter, right? So that is the story. Are you clear, all of you guys? Did you understand? Right, yeah. Are you clear? Only my skill set is good programming teaching, good concept-oriented teaching. For example, Python. Example for this model. Example for interpreter-based programming language. Example for interpreter-based programming language is nothing but what you can say Python. Is nothing but what you can say Python. Right. Right. Do you want me to explain one more time? Somebody are asking, do you have any confusion? Whatever I explain, you just try to catch it. Are you clear? Don't ask me something else, will be covered in future. That's it. I'm repeating one more time because there is a chance, little bit confusion in this area. Generally, whenever you check any programming language, we will call procedural oriented or object oriented. That will be one category. Here, compiler based or interpreter based. Here I'm telling you, Python is an interpreter based programming language. Programming languages are two types. One is called as compiler based programming language. Second one is called as interpreter based programming language. What do you mean by compiler based programming language? In this category, program will get first compiled by the compiler and the entire program will get compiled. What do you mean by compilation also will be understand in future. Second, it will get what? Execute by the execution engine. That means step one will be the compilation of the entire program. Step two is execution of the entire program. Example for compiler based programming language is C language, C#, .NET, Java. All these languages are called compiler based programming languages. Now come back to the second category, that is called interpreter based programming language. In this category, program will get compile, line by line, compile and execute. For example, Python is the interpreter based programming language, right? So this is the story about what I said, 9th point. Now we are going for the 10th feature. Whenever I'm asking that, did you understand? Do I require repeat means? That is that what exactly? In that point, there is a chance of students may get confused. That you may not get confused. Somebody may get confused. Here 900 students are attending the class means somebody are coming from BCom background, somebody are coming from other background, MCA. Okay, if you understood, I understood, sir. If you didn't understand, please repeat, sir. Based on my clarity, I'll repeat the class. Whenever I'm repeating the class, don't give the suggestions to me, not required. You please go to the next line or something like that. You go to a doctor, but don't give the suggestions to the doctor. Okay, how to use stethoscope. Are you clear? So that don't try also. Okay, if doctor will get angry, just one tablet is enough to, we will lie on bed. Okay, right, don't do that. Right, now this is next, we are going for the 10th point. So 10th point is what exactly, you know, right? ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఎలా ఉంటాయి అంటే తాతకు దగ్గులు నేర్పిస్తున్నట్టు డాక్టర్ కాడికి వెళ్ళి సజెషన్స్ ఇస్తారంటారు. దే విల్ డోంట్ డూ ద ఇంజెక్షన్స్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ గివ్ ద టాబ్లెట్స్ అంట. Right, like that. Please don't try all these things. Right, I'll get irritated because the last 12 years, 150 batches, 30,000 students. Are you clear? Right. Right. Understood, all of you? Right. Please don't give any background music. I know how to control the student. Okay, if you want to utilize this subject, utilize. Right. Come back to our discussion. Right. Now, yes, because different background students will come now. We have to understand all the people. Right. Here I'll tell you one simple generalized example. One mother and one daughter is going by a RTC bus, and both are waiting in the bus. Bus is about to start. Then mother went for water. Driver started the bus. Immediately daughter will shout, uncle, please wait, my mummy went outside, she will come. So driver stopped the vehicle and mother came back. And now conductor told to the driver, one person is missing. Now again driver is waiting for that person. Immediately the same girl will shout on driver that why you stopped the bus, uncle, please go, go, go. Are you clear? So this is the human being psychology, right? Now come back to our discussion. 10th point is Python is, Python is, last point, Python is, what is this? Embedded programming language. Embedded programming language. Python is an embedded programming language. Python is an embedded programming language. That means, very valuable point. That means Python code we can integrate into Java code as well as .NET code. Java code as well as .NET code. Now you can ask me, yesterday, last 3 days, today is the third day, you are giving only theory, sir, because whenever you are attending interview, there is a chance that they will ask you this introduction level questions. Explain about the features of Python like that. That's the reason I'm giving you. Python is an embedded programming language. That means Python code we can integrate into Java code as well as .NET code. Right, listen. To integrate Python code into Java code, we have Jython software. We have Jython software. That Jython, which we can download from below website. Come and record the notes simultaneously. How many are recording the notes? Are you recording the notes? How many are recording the notes? Embedded ante integrate, insert. You can write. You have Java code 90% completed, and in that code you can integrate, means insert Python code also. Assume that there are 10 files are there in a application, Java application. 9 files are Java code, and 1 file you can add Python code also. There is no issues. That is called integration. Are you clear? Now come back to our discussion, which we can download from the below website. That is, I'm going to show you the website. Jython. That website is, I'm going to show you the website to download Jython. JYTHON.org. Jython.org. Jython, www.jython.org. Right, observe this. From here, you have to download. Are you clear? Which we can download from jython.org. Are you clear? Right. How to integrate? So how to do this process actually? For this, first we have to, immediately we'll get a doubt. Sir, why we require this situation, sir? Why you require this situation? There is a chance. You're developing one Java application, but in that application, one feature is there. That feature library already implemented in Python. So that application again doesn't require to write that same code in Java. Instead of that, that Python library we will integrate into Java application. Okay. For this first, for your understanding, I'll give you another example. Whatever I have given is a technical example, simple example I'll give you. There are 5 Python developers, 5 Java developers in the company. Java developers developed one project in Java. 90% code is completed and they left the organization. 10% code is required to complete. They left the organization. Now that company doesn't have the budget to recruit again new Java people because almost project is end. Then we can do one thing, that is that already available Python developers can complete that application of the 10% by writing the Python code. This is possible. For this, first we have to install Jaitan software. First, we have to install Jaitan software. First, we have to install Jaitan software. And we have to open Java application. We have to open Java application. We have to open which application? I said Java application. And within that application, we can write Python code. Python code, and we can run. We can run. We can run. Now, Python code will be now what will Python code will be converting into Java code. Python code will be converting into Java code, and this application we can run on any Java frameworks. Any Java frameworks successfully. This is the story. In this way, we can integrate Python code into Java application or Java code. Right? Are you clear about this? Understood, all of you? And as well as here you can see to integrate Python code into .NET code, we have Iron Python, which we can download from below website. That is below website. Now which we can download from. What is that software? Iron Python. Iron Python software. Now you see, I'm going to open the website. Now I'm typing, right? What is this? Iron Python .NET. This is a website. You can see Iron Python website. This is Iron Python .NET. Are you clear? Now you see here we can download Iron Python software. Iron Python from this website. Record the notes very like clearly. Don't do it clumsy, right? So this process also same. We have to install Iron Python, and we have to open .NET application, and we have to write Python code, then build. Now, Iron Python will convert this Python code into .NET code. Now, this application we can run on any .NET frameworks successfully. .NET frameworks successfully. I hope you are writing notes clearly. I'm giving detailed notes line by line, because when the session is going on, majority of the faculties and majority of the students will have a feel that I am understanding, but you cannot remember it forever. We can tell yesterday which color shirt you wore, but you cannot tell last week on Monday which color shirt you wore. Within 1 week, you are forgetting these things, right? Subject also same story. Even though before I am giving you the class also, sometimes I will refer my notes. Are you clear? Because I teach n number of subjects: C#.NET, ASP.NET, ADO.NET, Entity Framework, WCF, Web API, WPF, Ajax, Silverlight, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, AngularJS, jQuery, SQL Server, ASP.NET, MVC, so many, Python. So these C language I will take. So we can't remember all the things like anything, right? Understood all of you? So this is the story, right? What is .NET code? Somebody are asking, Babu. Like Java, we have one more software called .NET. In that, we will .NET, we will write the code by using C# language. It is another software platform like Java to develop the applications we will use. That is called .NET. If you don't know, that is the story. So Sun Microsystem platform is Java. Microsoft platform is .NET. Both we will use to develop the applications. To develop the applications, we will use both. What is that? .NET and Java, right? So this is a story about what is this exactly? About what do you mean by why we will call Python is an embedded programming language? Because this Python code we can integrate into Java code as well as .NET code. Like this, we have discussed the 10 features of the .NET today. So with just not only these 10, we have so many features, but important features I have given to you. Are you clear? C#, what is mean by C#? Ante, are తెలవట్లే. Java, Java lo core Java we will have. That is Java is a language. Language like this core Java is called language. Java language like this in .NET lo, to write the logic we will use a language called C#.NET is called a language like this. So whenever if you want more clarity about all these things, my advice to you all the people is just listen. Okay, who are asking all these things, my advice to you all, go to YouTube, type RN Reddy IT School. I will never tell to anyone to subscribe my channel, to click bell icon, I will never. If the student required, he will go. We will not keep multiple videos also. Total here 34 videos. We don't record. We are not surviving on this channel or something. Just it is a information. Okay. Here, this is my channel. Here some videos will be there. This is a .NET introduction video. This is a .NET. This is a .NET introduction video. .NET introduction video. ఇది చూడండి. Then you will understand more clear about .NET. Yes. Right. So this is this blue shirt video where student .NET introduction to .NET. Just listen. Are you clear? Right. So next to .NET introduction video. Next to come back to here. This is that it's about organization, and here you will have .NET introduction videos. చాలా ఉన్నాయి ఒకసారి మీకు టైం దొరికితే చూడండి. You see, around these are 1 minute, Babu. I think 10-15 sessions. Right, all of you guys. Demo 1, Demo 2, Demo 3, Day 4, Day 5, Day 6, Day 7, Day 8, Day 9, Day 19, Day 13. 13 days videos we have .NET. If possible, you listen at least one, if possible. This, if you will see, you will understand about total my story if you are interested. Next, coming to Python. Regarding Python also, we have day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 3 like that. You can see all these things, then you will understand. Now come back to our discussion, Babu. Right. Are you clear? Right. Next, to come back to what exactly. Now we are entering. Don't give me the advices when the session is going on. Try to understand. It is not your college, like your, I'm not like your college faculties. Okay, right. Just what I am telling you, you just listen blindly. That's it. Now, in up to your introduction part is completed. Now, అంటే దాన్ని ఓవర్ యాక్షన్ అంటారు. మూవ్ నెక్స్ట్ అంటే ఇయర్ ఐఎమ్ టీచరా, యు ఆర్ టీచరా, అన్నెసెసరీ ఎక్స్ట్రాస్ అంటారు. అది కామ్ గా మూసుకొని క్లాస్ వినాలి అంతే ఎవడైనా. రైట్. అది డోంట్ గివ్ మీ ఇరిటేషన్ టు ద ఫ్యాకల్టీ. ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ of Python. Now we are entering into, because the value of R&D, you will understand after you attend 10 my programming classes. There are so many people will teach programming in the world. Worldwide, all programming teachers will stand in one line. I'll get the first number. I'm sure about that. I'm confident that if you want to know, you attend minimum 20-25 of my programming classes. Wherever you go worldwide, foreign faculties have seen my videos and call and tell the way you teach coding evergreen. Are you clear? Because I will not write the code. You will write the code. You wait. Now we are entering. You will understand. Are you clear? Right. Programming environment of Python. Now we are entering into programming environment. Okay. So, right. How to open Python IDE? How to open Python IDE? IDE. IDE అంటే integrating development environment. In any programming platform lo, wherever you write program, that place is called IDE, is called integrating development environment. Integrating development, what is that? Environment. Understood all of you? Now I am going to show you how to open Python IDE. L is silent here as per my knowledge. Right. Are you clear? Understood all of you? Now I am going to show you here. Right. Yeah. Uh, Somebody are asking, is full Python course is available in YouTube? No, only 4-5 classes. We are not that much foolish people. Right. And you understand? Right. Answer. Start programs menu. Programs menu. Start programs menu. Right. Are you clear? Start programs menu. ప్రతి ఒక్కడు వాడికి వాడే చాలా తెలుగులోడు అనుకుంటాడు. Right. Right. Okay. Start programs menu. Python IDE. Python. You will see here. Python 3.7. Here Python IDLE. Right. Okay. Python. You see Python. So version. Python Python 3.7. Some folder you can observe. Next Python IDLE. Python IDLE. Python IDLE. Right. Now you can check in your systems. How many people are installed Python software in your machines? Installed. Already I have my team is shared Python software installation document to your groups. You try to follow it. And if you don't have the system, in your mobile also we can write the program by using Decoder app. Download the Decoder app. Download the Decoder app. Start programs menu, Python 3.7 and Python IDLE, and you write enter symbol. Enter symbol. Enter symbol. Right. You observe. Start programs menu. And this is called programs menu. All the programs are available here. The installed programs. Next Python 3.7, and here you see IDLE. You can see this one. I'm clicking this. Yes, with this process you record the notes, all of you. With this process you write. With this process it will open Python development environment. Python development environment, programming environment, or development environment, programming environment. With this process, it will open Python programming environment. Now you can observe. It's open. Again, I'm opening. If you have a confusion, start programs menu, Python 3.7, this one, it will open. Okay, here you can write Python program you write. Right. Otherwise, you have another way. We have other way. So whenever I am telling the basic level points, somebody who knows some ABCD of this, they will be overconfident. Wait, 1 week time give me. I'll make you to disco dance in coding. Are you clear? That time you show your talent. Or and Leda. Whenever you install Python software, in your taskbar, one icon will be placed. This icon also you can click. Are you clear? Right. So go to taskbar, even though go to taskbar, click on Python icon. Go to taskbar, click on Python icon. You can see this is Python icon. Click this. Yeah, it will open Python IDLE, and integrating development environment. That's okay. So this is the story, right? Programming environment of Python. Now here in this environment, you can write the programs. You can write the programs. We can write the programs. Are you clear? So this Python coding, tomorrow we are going to start. Tomorrow we are going to start to write the programs here, like some programs. Tomorrow we'll start the coding part. Okay. So how we write, what exactly, we'll explain to you tomorrow. Very, very clear. Tomorrow coding part is going to start.